Someday, someway, najua nitafika mie. Someday, someway, najua nitafika mie. Kavora, 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 najua nitafika mie. Kavora, 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 najua nitafika mie. Utatenda.
Sawa, karibuni sana. It's another Wednesday, siku ya kusoma. We call this Tigaitwa, the show for you live from Influence Media. As always, work kiongozi msanii wanda Charles Marvelous. Na tuwaragia wa muthenya wa Jumatano na Jumamosi, because we agree that you have to keep talking. Na show too, it is inspired by so many things that happen within our own selves. Mondo kiombe, ulia wengi. So it's so very important to have conversations amongst our own selves. Na leo tuko na mgeni hapa. And I want us today to deviate from politics, maneno ya pesa. Najua yes, hustlers fund inalaunchiwa. Cameraman Mokeni tells me, amejipanga sana leo. Ikiugane ya launchogo, let us hope he will qualify if he is not listed. Na tondo, no one qualify. Akagia stress. Na Mokeni Mutheri, so many people want to qualify. Maybe one might end up having some stress. Juu pesa hakuna hata ya Christmas. Na asumbuke sana akili. So it is so very important today we discuss issues related to mental health, because hiyo ndio muhimu sana. Na mgeni tunaye hapa, uliniambia wewe ni mwalimu. Besides you being a teacher, you are a mediator.
Yes, I am.
What do you do in mediation?
No, mediation is a way of conflict resolution. It's one of the conflict resolution methods. We are trying to deviate from the litigation process, that is the court process. So there is something we are calling in quotes, more courts. Where you don't have to take time going through the court. You know, people are taking years with court cases. So for some specific cases, you can choose to do mediation, or you can choose to do even arbitration or negotiation. So those are some of the methods, but personally I choose to study mediation, whereby I can be a neutral party in a case. So tareu na ukoro mwena issue ya mugunda wena neighbor yaku, then bandu bagutwara negotire maybe ne kaundu kanini ka mukumbu munge karanthi vaina a neutral party mundu tara take sides kwe any of you amuthikiririe muvote go come into terms. So it is something that the government of Kenya is adapting. Even as we are talking, there are very many people who are getting trained as mediators or arbitrators. Na riu ana the judiciary nira adaptire undu ucio. Koguo kwina annex, tumetaga judiciary annex, whereby tariu ni ane guku Embu, wona na accredited, they know ni certified but not accredited by the judiciary. Wona na accredited by the judiciary. Riu no amani extendagire case iria ciegotire ria ri bakuve nani. So per case you will need to charge, like now they are charging 20,000 per case. Unyengebewa case ngioka tukethikiriria. And we are going to solve very many issues.
So in very simple terms, mwalimu Doreen is a small judge. Kakane ka judge, kana ka prosecutor, which is so good. So tell us your name.
So my name is Doreen Murugi Ishovi, ni Muyuthi, born and brought up in Embu County. Wetu ni tura ria Kirimiri. Tuto siwetagwa Kirimiri vetu ni bau.
In Runyenjes.
In Runyenjes constituency and in Embu County. Yes.
You're professionally a teacher?
Yes, I am professionally a teacher. I teach history and CRE.
Aya, we mwalimu wa secondary? Where do you teach?
Currently, I'm not teaching, but I've taught in some schools. I taught in Chogoria Girls, where I studied. I've also taught in Embakasi Garrison, that is in Nairobi. Then after that, nimekuwa nikifanya jobs here and there, no mahasara bado. Yeah, so but currently I've been in business, as I also do my masters in education. So and doing other short courses now like mediation. Through maundu maumo na get interest kwa kwareria ndo na kuempower andu concerning mental wellness and mental health awareness, as people may call it.
And the reason we brought you in, Doreen, is because tunaenda festive season na tumetoka siasa na isipokuwa pia siasa we are still healing from COVID ambayo ililetea watu mambo mingi sana. There wasn't jobs, watu walipoteza jobs, pesa hakukuwa, nazo tunaenda Christmas na hii mambo yote inaletea watu ugumu mwingi sana wa fikra, yani disturbing so many people mentally. And we brought you in so that we can have a conversation. How well should we cope up with our mental health? What do we do when someone has maybe stress? Sasa tumeona watu wengi sana wanachukua kamba because of depression. We're trying to solve some cases as well within our own friends. Some of them have left us because ya kufikiria sana. So when we talk of mental wellness or mental health, which one is broader than the other? Mental wellness or mental health?
So mental wellness is broader. When we talk about mental wellness, the positive aspect ya mental health. Kana ni mental health in a positive way. No ekoro na mena iri. Riria tari mundu ai mentally heal kana turauga mundu ai na mental disorders, that is a negative aspect of mental health. But riria we sober, riria uravota ku deal na challenges ta icio riu uraria na uragweta, that is positive, something positive. So turageria kuinda the aspect ya mental illness ko campaign kana kuonia and especially our youth na everybody in the society, because these issues are affecting everyone. That newega tugakorwa tugeciria about our mental health kana state yetu tariu le overseer andu enge muno tariu ugaturwa ni igego twikarite ava na wewe igwe ni riatura wana ndungivota kwaria naturally ungikora ni warugamia nginyagia coka na uria guothe gwikaga uthie thibitari kana na riria waturwa ni kiongo kona mundu no angaria kuosa panado. But riria turakorwa ni issues iria ira affect our mental health. Na mental health ni meciria na uria brain yaku ifunctionaga. Riria uregua wina tumitaga stress in a layman's language. Riria uregua wina stress na ukarega ku take action, then wame prolong. Niria urona irathie ikiambatagira igakinyangiriria kwi maundu mama tureta depression na igakinyangiriria bauriva mundu gosa mukanda kana ukigua wingi ana no weikia arari kana those kind of things. Yeah.
And when you talk of mental health, mental illness being brought on board by certain issues, which are some of those issues? Can lack of money cause mental illness? Lack of money, which are some of those very key issues among people?
Yeah, there are very many key issues, and newega mbere andu aguku wetu and everyone who is listening to this show that mental health yambagiriria kuma riria nginyagia kana gaciaro. So the basis ya mental health te thaino ati turakorirwe ni COVID kana te thaino uravota kumenya na we listed CRV kana we listed okagia stress. Ne a process that cuts across lifetime ya mundu. So basically for another day maybe netukaria a strength how parents should bring up their children. But there is something to all that we're familiar about kendo getagwa self-esteem.
Yes.
And self-esteem beketa research yakwa na experience iria ngoretwe nayo ya ciana cukuru masira everywhere I'm going jokete ku realize that self-esteem is the core issue na maundu mama monthe turaria ma mental health. Niondu riria mwana arega ku accept when you are not aware of who you are or when you don't have self acceptance. Kwe maundu twetaga high self esteem kana low self esteem riria twathomaga. So ogakora ciana nyingi iria ikoragwa self esteem ya onde na buildwa na njira iria mbega environment iria makurira either ni mucie kana cukuru kana in the society. Mwana ucio akagia low self esteem. Koguo mwana ucio ogakora riria aface on challenges nginyagia ni ta kugwa kigeranyo ndangivota ku express either ni ndo athie muciari akamomok. Mwana expectations iria society na cio ciake mwana wa cukuru ni cieguru gukira capability yake. So mwana ucio akarega kuonua wendo na gwitikirika at a level iria avotete na not only in academics, even in other things. We have talents, we have andu maraina wega ukona mwana ni winaga lakini gutie mundu ungivota kumu appreciate kuma munini. So kwe that fear kana that trauma mwana ucio akuraga nayo na ni gitumi urona riu amwe riria makinya ta youth stage riria mundu akorwa ni kaundu maybe ana kama havitania na boyfriend kana girlfriend ndangira mundu ni kwathie sagatu ake na kira ndio inge mukegwa roswa nyomba aimwesuri so basically maybe we will have another session where we will talk about self-esteem in details but there are very many factors that lead to mental health disorders that cause people to suffer from mental illnesses iria cio ni nginyagia ino tureta depression bipolar na cienge nyingi but the key reading line in the society ni depression that is the number one mental disorder iria irathenia andu thini wa society na uguo wariririo voro wa financial challenges niguo society expectations environment iria mundu ari either ne awira maybe you are working in an environment that is very conducive nduravewa time nduvesagwa leave kinyagia no kona riu andu ni ma ampa stress kabie to another level
and when you talk of depression as the leading issue of mental health disorders depression ni ana define in so many ways kona le maybe someone is sitting and someone is telling them you seeming depression maybe someone is not depressed gakoro andu ni marabatithia rengi muno gukorwa na that aspect maybe one is depressed as per Doreen as a counselor briefly what is depression according to you as a counselor?
Depression as una definition yakwa ni ningiuga depression ni consistency ya stress that is not well taken care of nona ukona mundu either tari gugongo kweraga in the process of growth mundu avitukire maybe utoro murito muno ai mwana nona avio sukuru renge ne mathina bado maybe you are not performing maybe you are not doing as people expect or even what you would like to wewe ta mundu ria bare ungienda gukinya ndurakinya vo then you come to the society whereby like now for the young people you go to campus or even in colleges ukona andu nginyagine marako segregate maybe nginyagine ugo removana kana ni ugo waragia kana ni ugo uthiyesaga ni ona maundu menge muno so ukona mwana uria kuma bare anthi no ugere a stressful series yotoro so vakinyaga vandu stress ino ikanene vamuno na ikenge vamuno akiri yake kana brain yake ikaremwa ni ku absorb nginyagia nevo vakinyaga ukona mundu runo ambiriria ku sink into that ku withdraw no very many sign emwe ya depression and that withdraw mundu ru ndarenda kwaria ringi mundu urona arenda guikara igike kana engiru makiovaria tukiona mundu ndicionde aturaga ai murakaru by the way anger is one of the signs also ya depression we andu mai marakara masuku muno ana no aurage conversation de nyomba murakara so according to me depression ni stress ya lekererwe etakodirwa nayo one of these mundu aina kaundu vandu vawaririe maybe a counselor or you share with your friends ugakirira mundu mau monze so ugekinya bare stage ati uregwe ri watara ugatara tariwe na miaka 30 ugatara kuma wayo wa miaka 5 utoro waku ni wa mathina na wetaga wa mathina unaona so vagekinya vandu kegwa we a burden and that is not the case and igitumiri wona na eventually most of the people who are having depression married kuenda kwaga ku have suicidal thoughts na nginyagia makakinya stage ya suicide that is not where we should be going
so you want to say sasa wakati inafikanga mahali mtu ameamua sasa kenyewe hii this is too much and the best option is to take away my life rukwe kora gwe kinyete to the verge we mundu ni werekereria pio no uremirwo ni kwaria na ndo na arata so then what do we do Doreen
and actually allow me to say that research shows that most of the people are makomitaga suicide matikoragwa makienda gukua kana gikuo te koragwa option makoragwa o riu yo ne omonaga njira ingi solve issues kogo makoragwa makigeri ku end their pain no na but riu na makariganirwo you know death is a permanent solution to a temporary challenge
hiyo ni noma sana hiyo ni noma sana Doreen tells that everybody that attempts to commit suicide as a way of awaiting depressions and lively problems ati matikoragwo makienda andu
tiko makoragwo makienda ana tariwe mwaki ukaumira ava no weterere
asa
anga ndonaga ni gikuo kana ukona mai makifiradi na no amagukue ndungieterera koguo realistically kutie mundu wina senses ciake cionthe ungieterera gikuo kana ungikigira kuguru niguo bakinya bandu ba mundu akinye kuosa mukanda kana na akeura kagia gaikie rwiri or any other way that they use any other way of doing suicide ni kumaanisha mundu uyu riu aroneo nio the only option ndangiariria kansara ndangithie kwira maybe ni mathiri ai namo ndangithie gukova roni rwingi nona maybe ni gia kuria aturite tiathie kuvoya ni undu andu etura ni mamumenyere nona maybe ni fees we are seeing students committing suicide ni undu wa lack of fees ni mo exhaust to hell bakora university kana college basari itira pesa no ni kumire wana ni egwa CDF itira those kind of things kugo mundu akoragwa gicaria solution iria inge muvathayo na kona ni kwiyererekia
do they know that
yeah, that it is a permanent solution to a temporary challenge no mathina mama ni mathiraga anyway gutie mundu mbugagania gutie rebo ya mathina ni mathiraga yes
wana thina no thiraga
ni uthiraga
so this is tiga itware show for you ngiembeta muthuri kimwana utarimbo enda omacio wa maviri tu na cameraman wetagwo mukeni namba ithi thiko ino aragura mbica mbega aragia wira maina John na Crispin so in case you want someone to do photography for you videography and these occasions hivi ukembeta ni MC duete kina mukeni Kenyatta my cameramen na videographers well as marvelous wa influence media. So the fact that you're telling us death is a permanent solution to temporal problems, in my mind, it's linking that there is a way, there is what we can do to run away from more that, other than thinking, nature ambesa, ngaga depressed, ngadi gwasa kamukanda. So as a counselor, there is a way we can cope up with depressions, or else try to manage depressions within our own selves and our friends. So, counselor, what do we now do to cope up or to manage depressions as a way of managing our mental wellness?
There are very many ways we can do when we are faced by challenges. Nyondo tiga ngwere overseer challenges kutie mundu utafesa ka challenges. Wanasio wana gatakwa mayake anasio wana gatakwa mataithina. Everybody is having their own diversion of stress. Nona ne kwa ukoraga amwe we are suffering from basics. Renge ne kwa waturage kuria ugiturage kuria gweke ora esiria uria brando yake angigura ingi. Nona wo ugitura fees gweke ora esiria uria angituma ngorova ingi. So ne kwa kugecaga yo variation ya mathina maria tuvitukagira, but so long as we are human with flesh and blood no anginagia tukaface but I don't like calling them problems. I like calling them challenges. Nyondo uguo tumbitwe system yetu na nie ni nthomaga Bible na ni mendete mwathani na kwe maundu mengi muno mamunagia ati besides all other things held constant whether we muvono kana ndwe muvono no vote ku overcome nona mathina maria tuvitukagira na njira imwe number 1 ni gwitikira riria uraigua andu makirwa atariu live within your means. It is something that is very essential, and especially kwembe umbithi. Nyondo no rakora twe turenda gutonga haraka, twe turenda kugura ngari haraka, twe turenda kuvika tondu ngania ne wavikire, turenda wana twe ku propose ro tondu ngania no ra propose ro. You see those kind of things. And you know it is something small as peer pressure that raip otoro in the mindset ya mundu. Akambiriri kuona takwa nie kwanditange kira uguo ngania ekagira niki nie kwanditange vota kwaria uguo ngania aragia niki so tumaundu tunini tukathie tukihipaga na ni gitumi ngukwiraga riu twanarega kurimitwa ni twe tucokaga kuri to something we call depression. So ne wega number 1 andu marani kwitikira. Number 2 it is always good to speak up. Ando mambiraga Doreen unatuambianga tuongee siku hizi mnaongea na watu you are the next topic. Nie overseer nimbiraga andu aria twarangagia na all that at times kwe challenges ungevota kwaria niguo na gwicio rimwe ungigua tigana nyambe ni ivoere kana remi now seek someone maybe confidentiality ni irendekana unaona lakini riu tari no andare votie tugecamanagia namwe na amavu guku tauni kweri
you should not no ngana we na ngoma
ati mwigwe ru Doreen na rosire mukanda esuria tondu ndanaria kana mwana wake ndano uraturire giakore isi but orakora to maundu tonini tatu ni turatuma mundu emena. There are other things maybe you could be suffering from utangienda na nginyagia murato waku amenya but now there are counselors everywhere ana nginyagia the church is there but you know you have neglected the church na neto to sokete kumiturira batapio nona but you see riria twakoraga ni wonaga nginyagia aciari makethania mutungatiri ageto kana tego
true
lakini thiko well there are very many things that are coming up in the society maybe we will keep discussing about them but one of the main ways ya correct stress out nginyagia ne kwari na korwa ndungiaria osambuku andike akorwa ni overseer wa ndakaria mun take a book and write akorwa ni mbirusa ninge gwita maritwa monthe ningienda gugwita bandu bangwite njoke we ungirire thie ndakarite I advise people take a book write something either positive or akorwa ni negative riria asira ikathira no ka discard nona ni undu tumaundu tunini turakubwa ni morona riu magioka kureta mathina mengi in the society. Allow me to give me a very short example ya mundu wasire ngirathi akigeria ku illustrate toria tukuaga stress ngirathi na mai no menyita wanethari mugo ukemanyite ukamiga vau ka distance kanini uguo ethiesaga tendito lakini the time area urame hold no yo igusaga ukinoga njara ngirathio ukero menyete muthenya mugima kivwayo ukigusaga njara yaku andukera ndu ni ngirathi ngenyitithirwe muthenya mugima so riria wina kaundu karakuthenia either ni mbia watura kana either kawaviterwa ni mundu kana kauregwa whichever kind of problem riria wa hold on to the nerve for a very long time the length ya time ria wigaga undu cio akirire yaku neo akiri yaku thiacaga gikagate ikenoga kana no get what I'm trying to say so it may seem small ngirathio mayo anateme surutha ino no umivuthio kauga ino tindito no nyite mathaa mairi lakini namenyita muthenya kiumia mweri mwaka ukorage mundu arakwira ai nie na veterua wa mwaka muthiru ni ngania atoraga kwita that bitterness at heart so the moment you will not share it with anybody or even forgive the other day I wrote a very long article on Facebook about forgiveness that twanginyagia mundu akuvoe umurekere at times ni for your own peace uguthiesaga ukanywa panando waturwa ni kiongo angikorwo regwa stress yaku ni ngania wakuviteri twanginyagia kuvoya rekero no mu forgive niguo nawe ngoro yaku igende thai yeah
so you're meaning that one among the cures is to let go something
yes let it go
ni mwire tu ni wakurega let her go wana wamuona na mundu wengi
yes it is not easy it is not easy anatu twanarego
so other than you keeping on holding the grass you just let it go ivunjike tu hata na maji yakimwagika yasoleke do you do counseling sessions in churches and schools?
I have done but not so much ngore twengeka yo mentorship. I used to call it mentorship until I realized that there is more of counseling. The more thietarengia no thieta kuvunjia. Lakini issues ziria irarise masukuru na makanitha irenda more of counseling and that's how I developed a passion in counseling and I did some courses in counseling.
So if we organize sessions for you in schools because we may be and kina Mukeni hapa kina Mavu kina Chris we might start those sessions and I've realized kuna mwalimu tulikuwa naye hapa mwingine anaitwa Gloria who is also has very nice passion about mental health and special needs tuka agree that we need to now start such sessions kuthie kundo meeting the young people who are so much disturbed about mambo mawera nando so you can come on board tusaidiane
very much
tujaribu kuokolea jamii
there kuna very burning issue ya lesbianism in our girls school in Embu County.
It's on the lines.
Yes, and people don't want to talk about it. I am ready. Let's pick it up tutirenda generation iyo ingi andu magacaragia nginya atumia magituraga na maundu maria mekitwo
So we have so many straight girls in
Very,
Embu.
very
So you have realized, well as because you were discussing the same with kina Mukeni, wasichana hapa bwana wana wao kwa wao,
and it is very bad.
So we need to talk about that as well.
We need to talk about.
So how can people reach you?
On Facebook, my account is Quincy Rugi. Quincy Rugi on Facebook. Currently, I'm not on Instagram or Twitter, but I reactivate my accounts, which also go with Quincy Rugi. And my number is, can I give it?
Yes, give your number, please.
My phone number is 0791 50 50 65. 0791 50 50 65.
Your parting shots, your final thought about mental health, mental wellness.
The longer you take care of mental health, the happier you grow.
Repeat that.
The longer you take care of your mental health, the happier you grow.
Rugi atwira kwiuraga kana gikuo, it's a bad solution, kana temporal, permanent solution to a temporal problem, meaning that we can cope up with some problems, try to solve them within our own selves by hiyo kuitikia kitu imefanyika na imetendeka na unasahau. This is the show for you live from Influence Media kwa kiongozi msanii wenda Charles Marvelous niembeta muthurike mwana otere ngwenda obasio wa mabiri tura na cameraman weta wa Mukeni. Jonah was absent today, Crispin was absent today, Mavu ako pale ndani anatengeneza muziki until Saturday. It's a lot for now. Asante sana mwalimu, we will keep interacting and inviting you to this one. So it's a lot for now. Asante sana.